Hi, welcome back to another episode of Positive Talks with Mary. I'm Mary McKay, and today we're going to be talking about 3 ways that you can get serious about your goals. Because there is no point of having a goal if you're not going to get serious and actually working and trying to achieve your goal. So John Ron, he is a motivational speaker and has written many books on success, on wealth, and living a great life. And he said that if you want to be successful, the first thing that you have to do is get serious. So now I really want you to think about your life and be honest with yourself. What have you done to grow yourself? What have you done in the past year to grow yourself? What have you done since January to help grow yourself? And a lot of times I think that people really do want to improve their life and change their life and to change their circumstances, but they just think that they don't really have the time to do that, to put the effort in to working towards their goals and to change their life. But the question is, do they actually have the time and they're spending their time doing unproductive things? And get this, the average user spends 2 hours daily scrolling through social media platforms. And get this, 55% of Americans spend 1 to 6 hours daily just watching TV. So that's somewhere between 1 to 6 hours that we could be working towards achieving our goals and helping us improve our life and change our circumstances, but we're spending it doing unproductive things. And you know what? I get it, because I'm also preaching to myself on this. It's sometimes when you get off of work and you've had a long day, you've had a hard day, you say, I just want to sit down for a minute. I just want to scroll through Facebook. I just want to watch a couple of little reels and videos. And if you're like me, sometimes you just keep scrolling and you get going down this rabbit hole and you're like, oh my goodness, it's already been like 30 minutes and I'm still sitting here scrolling through social media. Comment below if you're also guilty of doing this sometimes too, because it's just hard after you've had a long day. It's not like you just always want to get up and you just want to keep working, and especially if you have kids that you have to take care of and feed and everything, it is hard to find the extra time. I completely get that. So we just need to be aware of the time that we are spending doing unproductive things. And if you have an iPhone, I know there's a setting on there that will show you your screen time at the end of the week. And I have that set up on my phone. And sometimes I'm just blown away that I have spent so many hours doing unproductive things, looking at the screen just on my cell phone. So if you have an iPhone, put that on so you will know. And honestly, it's a little mind-boggling and will make you think about what you were doing. So try that out and see if that is something that helps for you. But if you really do want to be successful, then you have to get serious with your goals, prioritizing your time, taking active steps in achieving your goal. So with all of that being said, here are 3 things that can help you get serious about achieving your goals. And the first one that we're going to talk about is that you need to be an early bird. I'm sure that you've heard the saying before that the early bird gets the worm. And look, if you want to be successful, you have to stop sleeping in. I get it. I love sleeping. I love taking a daily nap. I don't want to get out of my comfy bed in the morning. But did you know that the average person takes 24 minutes to actually get out of the bed and start their day? That is with 2 alarms going off and snoozing 2 times. And you might be thinking, well, it's only 24 minutes. Yeah, it's only 24 minutes, but every single day over a whole month, that 24 minutes turns into hours that you could be working on achieving yourself. And successful people rely on routines. There are many things in the day that we cannot control, that are out of our hands, but having a morning routine is just a great way to have stability in your life and to have just a little extra alone time. And again, you can get up 30 minutes earlier, 15 minutes earlier, and have 15 minutes to do something for yourself, 15 minutes to write down your goals, 15 minutes to have some affirmations for the day, 15 minutes to spend in your Bible with God to start your day, to ask Him to lead you and direct you, 15 minutes that you could be working, on the computer, doing something for your goals that's going to help that's going to help you achieve them. And you don't technically have to do this because average people don't necessarily get up early, but successful people do get up early. A lot of successful people, a lot of billionaires who own these huge corporations say that they get out of bed every morning ready to go at 5 o'clock. You know why? Because they do not want to live an average life. They want to live an above average life. So start doing it. Set your clock 30 minutes early, 15 minutes early, and watch the difference that it has on your day. And we're moving on to the second one that's going to help you get serious about your goals. And you need to be a lifelong dreamer. I feel like there are so many people who get to a certain point in their life and they just become complacent. They are fine where they are at in their life. They no longer want to continue to grow. They've had their education. They went through high school. They went to college. They did something. They have a certificate. They got a job, and they don't feel like they need to learn anymore. I got the job. I'm good. I don't need to learn anymore. I don't need to continue to grow. But you do. You want to always, always continue to grow. You always want to continue to dream and to move your life forward. And John Maxwell actually said that most people die at 35, but they're buried at 75. And just think about that for a minute. It sort of stings, but it is the truth at the same time. A lot of people are just half alive. They're just living through the motions. They're just going through their life. They have their daily routine that they do every day. Nothing is changing. Nothing is growing. But you don't have to continue to live going through the motions, because if you are still alive, you still have a purpose. Do not ever put an age or a time frame on your goals, because you can accomplish them now more than ever. You know why? Because you have an advantage. You stopped living. You stopped dreaming, and look at your life. Look at where you're at now. Now you know the life that you gave up. So get out there and start dreaming again and make those dreams a reality, because they really can become your life if you work towards your goals. It's not just going to happen. It's not just magic. You do have to get out there and work towards your goal. So now that you have started dreaming again, this leads to the third key thing that you need to do, and this is writing down your dreams and goals. And Brian Tracy said that as soon as you have a dream, you need to write it down, because studies have shown numerous times that people who write down their goals are more likely to achieve them compared to people who don't. Actually, 45% of people achieve their goals simply by just writing them down every single day. And you can be part of that 45% if you write them down, and then work just a little bit every day. If it's 15 minutes one day and it's 45 minutes the next day, if you can spend a couple of hours one day and then the next day you only spend 30 minutes, you know what? That's okay. As long as you are working towards it. You have to take an active step. You have to do something that's going to get you there, because in 6 months, if you do just a little bit every day, you will be so much further than where you started. So just keep that in the back of your mind, and just remember that you do have to work towards your goals, and just to ask God to lead you and to direct you as you're trying to achieve your goals, and ask him for his advice and for what he would do, and ask him to put people and places and opportunities in your life, because he has a goal and he has a purpose for your life. And so when you have God involved in your goal and God involved with your purpose, great wonderful things will happen. Just remember that. And in my last video, I talked about how it is time to get after it and start working towards your goals. So there's a lot of really good information in there. I will link that down in the description below, so make sure to check it out. And if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed, make sure to press the subscribe button. You can even press the bell button so you'll be notified when there's a new video out and everything that we're doing on this channel. Also, if you're on Instagram, make sure to follow my Instagram page. It's just Positive Talks with Mary. I will link that down in the description below too. But a lot of good things are happening on this channel. I'm again so excited for the year ahead and all the things that are going to be going down here, and also the things that you're doing. I just hope this is going to be a year of growth for all of us, and I'm just praying, for good things to happen and for wisdom and knowledge. So a lot of good things are happening, and I'm really excited about it. But thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you back here next week with another video.